Live. We are now talking nutrition with Dr. Yoni Freedhoff.
You got it.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so let's start with sugars, the common misconception around items that claim to be unsweetened.
That's right. So I brought these in, and I don't know if the camera can come in. I'll hold it carefully here. But at the very top of this particular box of fruit twists, you can see very clearly it says no sugar added. And you'll also see, if you look a little bit further down, that there's this health check from the Heart and Stroke Foundation, which is supposed to tell you that it is a healthy choice that's certified by the dietitians of the Heart and Stroke Foundation. And you'll even see that it says that there is 1 serving of fruit per wrap. Now, that's all fascinating because the last time I checked, fruit actually grew on trees and plants. In this particular case, we're talking about strawberries, and we've gone strawberry picking. I didn't see any boxes on the strawberry fields when I went. So when you take a look at the nutrition facts panel on this sort of thing, and you read the actual ingredients, basically what you come up with are concentrated apple purees and juices, concentrated strawberry juices, and then something called natural flavor. Basically what it means is if you take fruit juice and you evaporate off all of the liquid, what are you left with?
Sugar,
sugar,
primarily.
Yeah, it was pretty much only sugar. In fact, I would argue that probably the reason they have to put in what they are calling natural flavor is that it doesn't taste anything like strawberries or apples. And they have to add back in this natural flavoring to actually make it flavor the sense that it might once have been related to fruit.
Okay.
But I think that the problem is for consumers, when they see something like this, I mean, there's 3 things on this box that sell what's in this box. No sugar added. So that's good for my kids, right? No sugar. That
immediately grabs my attention.
The health check, which you'd think that the Heart and Stroke Foundation wouldn't want to pour just pure sugar into your child's body. And then this notion that this isn't a serving of fruit per wrap. So what I did was I picked up these. These are also strawberry flavored. These are strawberry flavored Twizzlers. And I wanted to compare these 2 products because I thought that these look like licorice. They don't look like strawberry. And so when I compared the 2, I found out that the calories were virtually identical. So you're going to get the exact same amount of calories bite per bite between these 2 products. This one, the healthy one, so to speak, it's got 28% more sugar than a Twizzler.
Okay, so, all right, so I think in this I find this very hard to believe. So Twizzlers is the better choice between these 2. Well, what do I do if I'm a parent at home and I'm looking for a healthy snack to include in my children's backpack?
Well, the fact is that many fruits, like apples, for instance, come in their own packages. And, the problem is, and it's an unfortunate thing, it's an inconvenient truth, but there are no shortcuts to health. This is someone trying to find a shortcut. Unfortunately, though, this is also people duping society into thinking they're making a smart choice, including folks who should know better, like the Heart and Stroke Foundation. That's who runs the health check program. They shouldn't be telling us to have sugar. So I was wondering if you wanted to try a bite of one of these and tell me if it tasted like fruit or if it tasted like candy. Because I would argue this is candy. So I'll give that to you. I'll try one too. I haven't actually tried these before.
Now, I have to ask you, one of the things that would make me gravitate towards this product is the fact that it says 60 calories per serving. Talk to me a little bit about the 2,000 calorie a day diet that so many people seem to think is wise
Sure.
to stick to.
So a lot of folks believe that we need a 2,000 calorie average. And that's in part because, especially on the American Nutrition Fact panels, it says that this is based on a 2,000 calorie average. It's delicious.
It tastes like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a fruit. This is a licorice stick. So people believe they need 2,000 calories. Delicious, I know. I'm actually going to avoid it. I was just waiting for you to have it so I could skip it. People are going to assume that they need 2,000 calories in many cases because that's what we report. We report it in the media. We report it on some boxes. But frankly, for women and for kids, in many cases, 2,000 calories might be more than they need and in fact lead to potential weight gain. In men, it will likely lead many to feel hunger. And so I think that we need more caloric literacy in society. I think people need to understand calories and know that, yes, this little package of candy, this is just pure sugar.
Right.
In fact, 66% by weight of this is just sugar, and I bet you the rest is water. We need to understand that 60 calories of this, which you can consume in seconds and not leave you feeling full at all, you know, to have that actual amount of strawberries or of an apple will have a very different impact, but also that to burn those 60 calories, it's not as trivial as you might think. So that 1 second of eating will require quite a lot of burning.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Yoni. I'm sorry, we could talk forever.
My
Head to
pleasure.
the website, weightymatters.ca for more information.